Hi guys, it's Ellie Di Julio. It's that time again. It's time for Coffee and Questions, the Q&A powered by you, everybody on Team Patron that gets to ask questions of me and I answer every month. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually not that big of a Halloween person. I haven't dressed up in, I don't know, 6 or 7 years maybe. It just kind of turned into a big excuse for getting drunk and acting like an idiot, so I kind of tapered off doing that. This year, though, I went to a pretty awesome concert at my church where one of the bands that's formed within our church is like this punk rock bluegrass amazingness called Crooked Hill, and they rocked it and it was amazing and we had a really great time. People dressed up. There was like Captain America and Wonder Woman and a little kid dressed as Batman, and they had their, pictures taken together, and Lino dressed up in some of his old goth gear as a vampire because he has those natural fangs, and the little kids just loved it. It was amazing. We had a really good time, and nobody got drunk and stupid. It was pretty amazing. So basically a win. Yes, 3 weddings. So I realized a couple of months ago that I had not been to a wedding as a grown-up. And then all of a sudden there were 3. And in Ontario, because I'm from the States and I'm not familiar with Ontario customs, they do this Jack and Jill thing, also called the Stag and Doe, where they raise money for the wedding beforehand. And so there's like this whole process that I'm not familiar with. So in addition to the bridal showers, you have the Stag and Doe and then the wedding, and so it's like these 3 huge occasions that are all wrapped up in one wedding. And there were 3 of them. And so it was really confusing, but it was also really fun. Like, I'd never been to a bridal shower before that didn't involve, like, embarrassing people. And we had a really good time. And I'm kind of getting the hang of weddings, I guess. It's, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. And being a married person that goes to weddings, I don't generally get all choked up. I know I see people blowing their noses and hankies and stuff, and that's not really me. But it really is wonderful to see people getting ready to start a whole new chapter of their lives together as a unit, and to have people come out and support them and say that they're gonna support the new couple. It was really cool to see actually in all 3 of these weddings that the minister asked the audience if they would support and protect the new couple. And I thought that was amazing, this new sense of community that I'm seeing, not just in weddings, but everywhere. It's really awesome and humbling. Sword of Souls launch day was awesome and terrible at the same time. I'm slowly realizing, well, not really slowly, I kind of knew this, I just wasn't really paying attention, I guess. That because I'm writing a series, every book that comes out further into the series sells less well than the one before it, because I think people are waiting to see if when the series finishes. Like, I didn't realize that people wouldn't start reading a series until it was done. I am not that person, but I totally get that, where you're like, oh my god, when is the next book coming out? So, Sword of Souls hasn't sold well, but it's been received well, and that is so encouraging for me. The giveaway didn't have a whole lot of entries. There were less than 30 for 3 sets of books, which was weird, but it was kind of cool that I knew all of the people that entered. Yes, I can see your names. Because that tells me that you guys are hanging on and that you're still with me, and that even if you aren't able to buy the books, you are still in it for the long haul. And that makes me really happy. All of the people that read the book before it came out, my beta readers and the people I sent ARCs to, glowing praise, which is so encouraging. It makes me feel so much better than seeing big sales numbers, because it's like the money, yes, I would love to get paid. Please buy my book. But the fact that people are seeing value and quality in what I'm doing, and to see that I'm improving as a writer as we go on, is super encouraging. And it does kind of make me want to hurry and finish up the series so that I can write something new and bring new people in, and that the people who are waiting can read it, finally, the whole series. And it looks like I'm on a pretty quick clip to get that done. There are 3 more books to come out. But the quality of the reception was fantastic and very touching. It just didn't sell well. So it's, self-promotion and self-publishing and all the marketing and stuff that comes with it. It's a balancing act, and it's a series of experiments, and every time you fail, you learn something. And what I'm learning this time is that I need to hurry up, and B, I need to write some different books in different genres. So I'm going to start trying to figure out how to do that so that more people will come in and join us here as part of Team Patron, and join the crowd and really get to connect and, read some books. I am actually procrastinating NaNoWriMo right now. This is November 3rd. I don't work on the weekends, and I have stuck to that. So I didn't write on the 1st and the 2nd, but I am planning to write the entire first draft of the next book in this Forgotten Relic series, Mirror of Ashes, during Nano. And I'm not just doing the 50K, like I want to write the whole draft. So I'm looking at 75,000 words in 25 days, technically, since I don't work on the weekend. Which means I have to write 3,750 words every weekday, which is more than double the bare minimum for actual nanos. I think I might be legally insane, but because I started doing word sprints last year, it does feel like last year, when I was writing Sword of Souls, so this year, during the spring, I really pumped up my word count. So as long as I have my outlines together and I know where I'm going and I know what the plot is, I think I can do it. And if I don't, that's okay too. I really want to get this book together. So right now I am going to finish up this video that was already late because I forgot to put up the Q&A thread. So that's on me. So I'm procrastinating right now, but as soon as this is done and posted, I'm going to be starting. And I have a little secret group on Facebook that is about 14 people, and we're all working together and encouraging and checking in. And so I think that's going to be really helpful too. And I really hope I can do this 75K. And I super appreciate any encouragement you guys have. You come join me on Facebook at the Ellie Di Julio writer page. And I'll be talking about it all month, so don't worry. I'll be checking in every Friday on the blog just to tell you what my experience has been and share little snippets from the new book in the raw form. So if you want to join me there, that would be great. If you want to find me on the NaNoWriMo site, I think I'm in there as L-E-D-D-I. It might be Ellie Di Julio. I can't remember if I changed it. But yeah, come friend me and stalk my progress. I'm really excited to write this vampire book. So. And that's it. We only had 4 questions this month, so I think that's everything. Thank you so much, guys, for asking your questions and for being part of Team Patron. It makes it so much cooler and so much more fun to know that you guys are on my team. And if you're watching this and you're not a member of Team Patron, you are seriously missing out. We have a really cool community in there. It's small right now, and we have lots of room to grow. And there are Q&A threads and bonus stories that I just throw up there every once in a while, sneak peeks of early stuff, and you get the entire digital library for free if you sign up at the $10 a month level, plus all of the short stories, all of the archives, everything. So please come over and visit at patreon.com/Ellie Di Julio and join us. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in December.